But the Catholic Church did something heavy. They went across the globe and brought violence to the globe, man. The crusades, all this shit they did, man. The nations still got that hatred for them.
Yeah.
So these 3 false prophets have been bringing themselves to the destruction for a long time.
Right.
It's inside out, quick. The boy that blew inside out.
Yeah. Go on.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 2. It says, Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
When you go to the word small, insignificant, right? You got to realize Esau is the basis of men. The Lord said, I will set over the kingdom the basis of men. That was our punishment for going off. We got the lowest of low set over us.
Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Right? When you look at the word Caucasian, it was cave dweller. Esau going to change the definition, but it's still cave dweller, right?
Right, still means when you call yourself Caucasian, when you come from the Caucasus Mountains.
That's right.
So after they 1,000 years of being pushed away, you know, when the Moors ruled the earth, they hid in the mountains for those 1,000 years. And they came out the mountains and got back into power. Started with the papacy. That's how you know that's how you know that one of those spirits is the damn Catholic Church. That's how they gained power. Remember, at one point the Pope or the papacy had more power than a fucking king.
Right.
So when they got control of that, that's how they got control of everything else. Then they can get to kingship, and they can get into the bank, and they get to everything, man.
Hey, it shows that in the Borgia series, like they was actually fighting for that. They said, hey, this is everything.
Yeah, that was the first, if I'm not mistaken, that was the first Edomite ruler.
Yeah.
The first Edomite Pope. What was that, Pope Alexander the Sixth?
Rodrigo.
Yeah.
It says, Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, thus said Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. This is like the brother Kodar was saying earlier, how Edom set up his bases all around the world, man. And as the elder was going into, man, and he had made himself hated among all the nations, man. Everybody has drunk of this cup, man, here in Babylon, man. Now the seas have reached into the heaven, and now the Lord got all of these people preparing these instruments to be sent over here right at this place.
Yeah,
Man.
all you that been in the boat, you know, going towards Babylon. Even the Philippines, I love mentioning it because the Philippines is small as hell. And you got birthday talking shit against America, the big bad wolf.
Yeah.
That's prophecy. Let the weak say I am strong.
That's right. Yep.
You know?
It's Joel 3 and 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, that all the men of war draw near. Let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong. Like the elder was bringing out, yeah, you got these nations who don't even have nuclear capability. They're still saying fuck America. Right? They're not afraid of Esau no more.
Yeah.
Esau like the old Rome. They're thick, they're spread out throughout everywhere, fighting everybody. Right? And plus, they about to have the biggest fucking civil race war here in America, man. That's gonna be the best time.
A 22 will kill you just as much as a 50 cal would.
Right.
So if you got a missile that can make it over here, they gonna shoot it over here.
Yeah.
You know, if you build in that boat, you gonna release it on America,
That's
man.
right. That's right.
Whatever else the Lord got in between, you know, for sure. But they gonna let loose, man.
That's right.
I got something to back go real quick. This is the book of Jeremiah 50 and 14. It says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that be in the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows.
Spare no arrow. It don't matter if you got a 50 cal or a fucking, you got a pocket rocket, little one shot. What that nigga had, Django, pull out the string, that one shot in that bitch. Right. That was a powerful.
It says, for she have sinned against the Lord Yahweh, right? Because also, I don't believe that's Revelation 17 says the beast shall hate the Lord. Even America's own allies is going to turn against this place.
Whenever you're done.
It says, verse 15 says, shout against her round about. She have given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her.
Right, because the money is no longer strong, right? Nobody's coming over here for educational purposes. At one time, the heathens would leave their own country. Let me go get an American education. They're like, man, it's not worth nothing. Right? Because all you're going to learn to do is become a homosexual, You're gonna learn democracy and you're gonna take it back to your country. And people gonna fucking hate you for that shit, man. Go ahead.
It says, what is the vengeance of Yahweh? Take vengeance upon her as she hath done unto her. So like it said, do unto her. Right, because ultimately with the atrocities that America has done to the Israelites, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man, the Lord is going to scorch this bitch.
That's right.
That's the Lord's will.
Yeah.
And give Zephaniah 3:8 on that.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17 and verse 15. It says, and he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
That's right. So at some point, the EU was going to turn against America. And we're witnessing it, man. Right. Trump, for one, Europeans already hate America. And what it says to rock, pride is hate before the Most High and man. Edom is proud inherently, but the American Edomite is on a whole nother level.
Right.
Even the base, poor fucking American Edomite think he's superior to every fucking body. They're going the whole rant. You fucking sand niggas in your camp. You in a damn trailer park with 2 teeth. All right, chewing tobacco and snorting up at the same time. You know, immune to fit. They hit fit, not even dying from it. All right, but then talk shit about every other heathen on the planet, man.
Yeah. And you know, like in particular with these French people, any French person come around and Edomite in America, they start talking shit about that World War II shit. Every fucking time. I can see these French people downtown all the time. And all these American Edomites got some slick shit to say to them, man. Because we saved you. That's the spirit they be in, man. That's how they talk to all these
We helped you.
motherfuckers.
Look what we did in Normandy. We helped you.
Yeah.
It was on the beaches. And the other problem is Israel. America keep backing up Israel. Most of them other European nations don't give a fuck about Israel, man.
Yeah.
They walked out when the Israelis started, giving their speech at this last little convention.
Yeah. And that spirit's so folly because, you know, yeah, America was fighting in the Pacific Theater in like 41, 42. But they didn't come and start dealing with them Nazis until 1945, man. After they was already tapped the fuck out. Once they was stretched thin and they shot they load off pause, that's when Normandy happened and the Americans went and rolled over them, man. When Germany was really putting their foot in people's ass, these Americans wasn't involved, man. They didn't want to deal with it.
So you know what they did to them?
And they was sending them gas and weapons, man. That's really what fucked Germany up, was that the Americans stopped sending them gas.
The white boy back.
Hey, Russia, like you said, Russia was fighting on both sides as well. Yeah. Russia was also fighting on both sides. Yeah.
Russia was allies with Americans at first.
Yeah, they were out.
They was part of the Allied nations.
I'm sorry, Salaka, I meant Germany was fighting. Because what happened was when Germany took over Poland, the Russians helped them with that. Yeah. Then the Russians turned on them, or the Germans turned on the Russians, and that made them join the Allies. And what ended up happening?
And they were all family.
Yeah.
They were rulers.
Yeah.
They were all family.
Yeah.
That's why none of the rulers got put to death.
Exactly.
You know?
They just moved to a different country, got a new name.
Go to Argentina. Yeah, the majority of them are Argentinians. Fuck them Argentinians, by the way. Them niggas think that
They prideful too.
a lot of them are Edomites.
Yeah.
You said something
not
about
turn.
you said something about America helping out France. World War I, they sent the niggas out in Harlem. Harlem Hellfighters down out to France, and we helped them. If it wasn't for Harlem Hellfighters, France would have been speaking German. You know what I'm saying? So they did a lot.
Good. Prophecy got it fulfilled. Good job, man.
You got the book of
Huh? No. Get the, what you had? Who had the 3 woes?
Yeah, I got it. This Revelation 11 and 13. And the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain men of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to Yahweh of heaven. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Right, so we know that the woe is talking about war because this just described what? Violence happened on earth. So the second woe is the Second World War. Now we're coming to the third. That was the whole, and then Revelation was the 16 or 17 the brother read. Those three evil spirits, unclean spirits, was to do what? To bring to this third woe, this last and final war.
And the modern state of Israel was also formed after the second woe.
That's right.
Yeah.
By Esau. Yep.
That's right.
That's right. That's how they got power. Yeah, more to that.
This verse 15, and the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven, saying, the kingdom of this world are become the kingdom of our Lord and of his Hamashiach, and he shall reign forever and ever.
It's the Lord's doing. All right, it says in righteous after you go and make war. All right, and the Lord is called what? The Lord of hosts. He controls even the mankind's armies, man.
That's right.
Every side. All right. So these wars was the Lord take and get the market count of kingdom divided. These wars the Lord proverbially tying up the strong man in his house, so he can rob him.
This is Mark 3:23, and he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
And the Bible also says, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. When you go to North and South Korea, who do you think caused that division and that separation? Esau, Edom. Same thing with Germany, right? And all these different countries that are separated. Pakistan, India, right? These are the same people, but Esau went in there and caused a division and separation amongst the people. The Lord doing the same thing here in fucking America, man. Got these Americans fully divided against each other.
And just like the Saint was saying earlier, you know, that North Korea, South Korea deal is Esau wanted to plan a certain ruler over Korea. Them North Koreans wasn't going for that shit, so they seceded from their country and started a movement. And the same thing happened in Vietnam for the Vietnam War. They tried to go over there and set up some ruler that was going to do what they wanted to do, and them North Vietnamese motherfuckers wasn't going for that shit, man.
It says, verse 25, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but has an edge.
There you go. Keep going.
It says, no man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house.
Right, and it tells you what, it starts off with this, he spoke these in parables. This is a parable, man. Satan ain't fighting Satan. Satan works for the Lord. The spiritual angel Satan works for the Lord. This is talking about the old serpent.
Right.
All right, 2 Thessalonians Satan, man, which is Edom, the so-called white man. All right, and it says, well, you bind the strong man first. So each war was the Lord tying this devil up tighter and tighter. All right, bring it to this third woe, which the Lord's ultimate plan. Somebody get that Zephaniah 3 and 8.
This is Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the fray. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
There you go. So that's the Lord's plan. To gather all the nations up to bring one great judgment and establish his kingdom, man. That's called World War III.
Yep.
All right?
I got a quick one real quick. This Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and Yahweh have not done it? Hey, it lets you know that the Lord is in control of everything, man. All right? The Lord is the one that set up everything to make it go the way it's going, man.
Yeah.
So by the end of the day, he's raising up Pharaoh, which is today Esau, so he can show his power, man.
That's right.
It's Joel 3 and 1. For behold, in those days and at that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
It means Yahweh's judgment. Chicago is.
Man.
Spiritual.
for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Hey, so going back to what the elder said, the Lord is gathering them nations in that land, man. All right, to ultimately subjugate them and put them in captivity, man. All right.
I got one for you, bros. This is Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 5. It says, "For every battle of the warriors with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire."
That's right.
Right? Hey, speaking about this Third World War, man. You know, in the ancient times, you had men with shields and bucklers. All right, you know, they was actually, combating, man. You know, they had skills and tactics, man. But hey, this World War is gonna be burning and fuel of fire from these thermonuclear missiles, man. And this is all prophesied long before, man, in the scriptures, man.
Right, even the last wars before here, niggas still had guns. All right, regular missiles that exploded. Now they about to set some shit that's gonna melt the elements.
Yep.
As the scriptures say.
I had more to back it up.
Con.
It says Joel 3, and I'm gonna skip down at 9. It says, "Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong." All right, that's the whole point. Hey, back then when America dropped them bombs on Japan, nobody wanted to fuck with them, man.
Yeah.
All right, after the Cold War, all right, which is spiritual Russia's animal is the bear, all right, because they went into that hibernation mode, that power off mode, basically in a docile state. All right, but you do your research. A bear is the most dangerous after hibernation, man.
Yeah.
And the Most High say you're gonna put them hooks into their jaws, putting them back into that violent-like state.
Yeah. And the Cold War only ended in America. Russia never stopped.
That's right.
It says, "Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Did it cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh? Let the heathens be wakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about." Hey, the Lord is going to judge these nations, man.
Right. That's what that word plea goes into. All right, when he says, "I will plead with all nations." All right, hey, matter of fact, Isaiah 34 says what? That this judgment is to all nations, but his indignation was upon who? Edom. Go ahead, Bishop.
Verse 13, "Put ye in a sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down."
Right, what time is it?
Time of threshing.
Exactly, man. It's harvest time. It's ripe, right? It's ripe. Hey, matter of fact, we literally in that season.
That's right.
Fall harvest season, man. All right? So how much more spiritual? Go ahead.
It says, "Come, get you down, for the
Right,
press."
right. It's not the first fruits being gathered spiritually, like Baruch, the 4th chapter goes into, being gathered by the word. Go ahead.
For the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision.
You sow what you reap. Like in the springtime, you throw the seeds out. Now's the time where the stuff grows and you cut it down.
It says, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of Yahweh is near in the valley of decision.
Right, the valley of decision. So what's going to happen in that great land? Right, matter of fact, 2nd Esdras 13 gives you a glimpse, right? Because when these bombs drop, after America's destroyed, all right, what you think all the other nations going to do? All right, who's the big bad wolf in the sky? All right, let's gather together and let's try to get him. Right? With fear, durst they fight.
That's right.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right, this whole system is going down. All right? From Russia thinking they coming next, China, hey, everybody's being put into captivity, man.
That's right.
All right?
It says Yahweh Shai had many crowns upon his head, representing the different nations he's going to take down, man.
Speak loud.
It talks about in the scripture Yahweh Shai is going to have many crowns upon his head.
Hey, Daniel's the 7th chapter.
Yeah.
That dominion that's going to last forever, right? That night vision Daniel had. That man who came before the Ancient of Days, who the Lord gave dominion over all nations, tongue, to what? To crack their ass upside the head, to give it to you in layman terms, man. All right? Go ahead.
Right. It says, verse 15, "The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining."
Right? Because what? All this shit happens, all right? You people gonna be running around for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You ain't gonna be able to find it. right? Once these, hey, right before those nukes drop, you people that's gonna be out here trying to look for the truth, and you better get it now while the Lord is near, man.
That's right.
All right, because the word of the Lord is going back to the days of the old when it was precious. All right, that only a certain amount of men had it. I believe that's in when it says in Samuel. They talk about it, man. All right, go ahead.
I got the Isaiah 34.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah 34:1. Come near ye nations to hear, and hearken ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world.
The Lord's not discriminating. The Lord said, hey, the whole world listen up. All you nations, man. All right, go ahead.
And all things that come forth of it.
Right, everything. Listen up, because the Lord is about to do something in the earth where everybody of every nation is going to realize that Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai is the power.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Verse 2, it says, for the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations.
Righteous anger upon all nations. Why? All right. It says not one nation has not had her part in the spoiling of Jerusalem.
That's right.
So all you nations are guilty. All right. Go ahead.
His fury upon all their armies. He have utterly destroyed them.
Armies again, right? Gathering the troops. All right. And that split decision, the Lord is going to be known.
That's right.
All right. Go ahead.
It says he have delivered them to the slaughter. It says their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
That's how much violence the Lord is coming to the world with, man.
He said the blood shall be into the horse's bridle.
Horse's bridle, man.
From one end of the earth to
And
another.
even going back to the threshing.
That's the time.
They ain't just, nah, man.
He said it. Because when you read 2 Ezra 4:28, he said from the blood of Adam to the blood of Zacharias. No, he said to the time from the time of Adam to Ezra's time, from Ezra's time to the time of threshing, which is the time which is now.
And that blood is all required, man. Big payback.
This emergency. Go ahead.
Matthew 10:34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace,
That's
but a
10:34.
sword.
10:34. Not peace. Hey, that variance, that division. All right? Spiritually, mentally, physically, metaphysically. All right? Hey, Yahweh Shai is coming for separation, man. All right? A sword. When somebody comes with a sword, that's not a how you say that's nothing lightly. That's not a
You ain't
peace
coming to
treaty.
play around.
Right, exactly. All right. Just like when the niggas say
You pull out he niggas like a nigga walking up on you with a gun.
right.
As the saying goes,
Out.
don't pull that thing out unless you plan to bang.
Yeah.
Bombs over Baghdad.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 3, Isaiah 34:3, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. Right, these different governments, the mountains of these different governments and things of that nature, Yahweh Shai is coming back to destroy, man. And it says, verse 4, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth from off the
Right.
vine.
Those elements. Hey, Peter talks about that day, how it's going to burn like an oven. All right? That the elements are going to melt. Right? It talks about that scroll. Right? That's those mushroom clouds, man. Right? When those missiles drop, they're not going to hit like deep impact. They're going to implode for maximum damage.
That's right.
Nukes explode mid air.
Yup.
It does most damage like that.
Go
That's why
ahead.
scriptures call it a destroying wind.
And you imagine all that compounded energy on top of energy, on top of energy, on top of energy, man.
Yeah.
Not to mention the chariots.
Yeah.
It's everything.
Yeah.
Natural fucking gas lines, everything
Yeah,
just
yeah.
going off, man.
And then the earth shaking gonna do what? The
That's
tsunamis
right.
that hit. You know,
Landslides, all that
Yep.
shit.
the building
It's
collapses.
a land.
And countries, and the countries that didn't even get hit, those buildings
Right.
gonna snap and fall, man.
Right.
And the
I
slave
said
of the Lord
that
shall be
the
from one end
islands
of the earth
ran
even
away
to
and
the
all
other.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard in the book of Isaiah.
Yep.
quote it. This is Revelation 6 and verse 12. It says, "And I beheld, and he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig casteth her untimely fig, when she is shaken of a mighty wind."
It goes into that fig, all right, that ark, all right, that fig dropping, man.
Yeah.
Then, hey, like the brother brought up, the mighty wind, all right, that heat wave, all right. Hey, when this destruction is going to be so great that we damn near gonna forget about Egypt, man.
Yeah, it said
no
no
longer,
longer.
right?
It said no longer.
I got it.
Yeah. Hey, why do you think it was scripture saying Jeremiah? No longer will they say they delivered you out of the land of Egypt, but out of the land of the North. There you go.
It's
It's
Jeremiah.
gonna be that great. Yeah, and everybody to this day know about the story of Moses, Egypt. All right, that was a great destruction. Even when they went to them other nations, they said, "Hey, look, man, they be with the gods that destroyed Egypt."
Right, you had Hamites come act like they came from far land. Look, we with y'all. Don't fuck us up. We came from Timbuktu.
We see what happened. That's what they say.
Oh, I'm security guard.
Hey, they show you that during the movie Mummy. Even though they used that Ricky Star David, that so-called Star David. What he said, the mummy, the monster was chasing him. He said the God of the Jews. Language of the slaves. Yeah, they know, man.
That's right.
But this gonna be the greatest
As soon
destruction.
as after he spoke the language, he
Oh,
stopped him right there.
because first he showed him the false gods, though. He showed him the cross.
Right, he
He showed him some
everything.
Islam or something, and that didn't work. And when he said that, he said, "That's the God. Hey, look, that's the God that destroyed Egypt. I'm gone." He turned right around. Go ahead.
This quick one. This Jeremiah 16 and
He said
14.
the language of the slaves. What slaves? The Hebrew slaves. The Israelites.
That's right.
You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans.
That's right.
This Jeremiah 16 and 14. "Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, Yahweh liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But Yahweh liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north."
This hasn't happened yet.
Right.
Okay? You new covenant niggas, this has not happened yet, man.
All right.
All right? We have to be physically brought out this place together as one nation.
It says,
That's
the
right.
Lord, it says the Lord will set us in our land. Like, oh.
Absolutely.
It says, "And from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers." And that lets you know that those ain't the real people over there. Too.
Sounds like a physical placement.
Yeah, that's right.
That the whole world is going to see.
Yep.
All right?
Right, not a declaration.
Right.
Not the pen and pad.
Right, the pen and pad.
Right, because the purging has to happen, you know, and that same cleansing is going to happen over in Israel before we are placed there, man.
That's right.
That's why I say continuing employment.
That's right.
Clean them bodies up.
Bodies on bodies, man. All right?
And that's how you know you're gonna get delivered out the chariots. Going back to that physical placement.
Yeah.
He said in Revelations, our John seen the holy city, New Jerusalem,
Psalms 91.
coming down as a bride out of heaven.
That's right.
So we gotta be physically placed in that land according to the Bible. That's talking about a so-called spaceship.
And for the record, Jake ain't coming down like, Jake coming down to beat your
You might
ass.
want to come down like that, and then fuck a nigga up. You might want to pose and fuck a nigga up. Okay, so I get the point you was making. But you might want to pose. Hey, you're fucking nigga up.
Hey, how that nigga Xerxes come down? Hey, Benji, I'm coming out like freezing. I'm coming out like freezing.
Right.
Yeah, true. I spoke as a man.
We just hope we get there. That's why we doing this. We hope we get there. That's why we doing this.
That's right.
The scriptures say, through the terror of the Lord do we persuade men. So we know the Lord can judge this place. Whether you in the truth or not.
That's right.
Whether you in the truth or not, the Lord gonna destroy America.
That's right.
And he gonna deliver his elect. That's why the scriptures say, be ye diligent to make your calling and election sure. All right? And you niggas ain't doing shit. We gonna set that straight. We ain't opening the fucking soup kitchen. We ain't trying to save the black community. We fishing for the elect.
That's
right.
That's it. And that's for our own self, but also for our Lord. And to save our own ass, man.
And it's the love of the nation.
That's the love, that's right.
Hey, even Dr. Umar says some of these niggas too far gone, they gotta die.
They gotta die, they gotta get
Yeah.
destroyed. And he a dumb nigga.
2/3 of all people gotta die.
They
man.
got to.
They too
They
American
gotta
ass, man. They too wicked.
They gotta go, man. That's why Isaiah the first chapter said, why should you be smitten any longer? Y'all niggas gotta go.
Yeah, it says what? If you smite them, the more you smite them, the more they revolt.
The
The more these niggas get punished, the more wicked they got. American slavery is supposed to be a punishment. All right? Amos 17, gang banging, all right, you know, down by that sword, and your woman being a harlot in the streets, it's supposed to be a punishment. But they sing and rap about this shit all day long.
They revel in it.
They got the switch, the bitch twerking on top of the satellite dish. That shit crazy. That's supposed to be a punishment. But the more hell got put on these niggas, the more wicked they got.
That's why the scripture said these plagues they call peace, man.
That's right.
They got that demon on them, man.
Trust and oppression.
Trust and oppression, that's right.
They
These
love
plagues they call peace. Thinking that the white man is God. Stupidity.
That's my people gotta have it so.
That's right.
That's right.
So great plagues they call peace.
Right. And they got just said that.
He just said the shit. Just said it.
You can't say
What he read. Because he doesn't still like look at you like it was just one more verse in his Revelations, which was the point. It's Revelation 6 and verse 14. It says, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together. And every
cloud.
That's right.
It says, and every mountain and islands were moved out of their places.
Man, bro. The whole earth gonna shake.
Man.
That takes a lot of energy, man. Takes a lot of energy.
Hey, right.
Especially for this idiot to say, oh, the earth weighs. You don't know how much the earth weighs. But I know it's probably a lot. But regardless, it's going to be so much energy that it's going to shake, man. And something that's hanging on nothing is going to shake.
Right. The lands and the fields moved out of its place. All of our life, we knew Lake Michigan to be right there. It's going to be over here. Like that's
It ain't gonna be
Right.
It ain't gonna be
right. You know more waters in America.
Right.
Mississippi gone.
desolation. Right. This place is gonna be desolate. Right.
Lake Erie gone.
That's a big ass lake. Lake Michigan and Lake Erie is a big ass
Size
lake.
of oceans.
That's right, they are.
Great Lakes.
They try to show you the big ass missile.
Yeah, I had a little bit more.
Big ass missile holding the earth. That's madness. America gonna be through. Plus, like they said, all the volcanoes, all them Titanic plates running through this motherfucker from here to California, man. Ain't gonna be shit.
You got the San Andreas, you got the one Illinois sit on, you rapping, all this shit.
It says the islands and lands much place talking about the earthquake. Somebody had something.
Yep, this is Isaiah 1 and 3. As the brother quoted it. It said, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel does not know, my people does not consider. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they're forsaken of the Lord.
Our people bragging about wickedness, right? Niggas bragging about doing time in jail. Niggas bragging about selling drugs and murdering their own people. Our women are bragging about being whores and sluts. Adultery, right? Our people are bragging about being in these false fucking religions, worshiping these false idols and deities, man.
Islam,
right?
Right, nigga, Muslims still rapping about some damn killing them niggas.
Egyptology.
Oh, Egyptology, Gymnism, all type of freak.
Pan-Africanism.
Pan-Africanism.
Yeah.
Weird.
Being psychologically African. Not just biologically African, psychologically African.
Israelites, man. Hey, the scriptures say to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this, it is no light in them.
Right.
So anything outside of that is foolishness, man.
That's right.
All you niggas are into idolatry. Hey, that's why when you read the book of Isaiah, the 66th chapter, he said, I will choose their delusions. And when you read Thessalonians, he said, I will set upon them a strong delusion they should believe a lie.
Yeah, you niggas praying to your ancestors a strong delusion. Our ancestors got put in slave ships, nigga. That's why
Because
we here.
they didn't listen to the Lord.
You shouldn't be asking them for nothing.
They can help themselves. Right.
That's right. That's right.
It says they are
Say you black, you niggers talk about what was the Lord doing slavery. The Bible said the
He
Lord
was
gonna put your ass to slavery. He said he allowed you to 11.
He said he turned his back for assumption.
For a little money, that's
He
right.
rejoiced over, you know. We sinned against the Lord. Essentially, the nation of Israel is the Lord's wife. You gotta picture it. His wife went and sucked dicks. The Lord
right.
was pissed.
That's right.
So what did he do? He put us in hell.
Right.
Big swillers too.
Yeah, you know, and what you said is spiritual. Because Ezekiel 23, it says they had the issue of horses. So it's like Israel wouldn't pay the whore, not pay the whore, when got with a horse dick nigga.
Yeah, they paid for a tipping day.
The issue of horses, man.
He said my wife has a black boyfriend.
Oh, come on ahead. My wife has it, yeah.
Roots the teeth, bruise the teeth.
Yeah, it was rough sex. They get hurt. You know, in the dirt, rolling around, Georgia. But no, it's described it.
So the Lord was supposed to destroy us, man.
That's
right.
He was supposed to mock us.
He's squeezing your woman breast so hard where it's you get the red around the areola and shit. All right, the glove fit ain't the same no more. That's what happened, man. Ezekiel 23 get very graphic for a reason.
Yeah,
That's right.
You can relate to the fucking pain, man. We deserved everything we got and then some.
That's right.
It's the Lord's mercy we not consumed, man.
It says there, a little more. It says they have forsaken the Lord, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger, they have gone away backward. Why should ye be?
That bitch walked right off. She had a horse face anyway.
Yeah.
So you can see her heart in her eyes and her face is surrounded. That's why she stayed that damn long.
She had the countenance of a whore.
Yeah, exactly it.
With African earrings.
Yeah, right.
She started. It's just all she thought about. Right, they thought these supposed to. She's praying for Kowal, but then she realized.
No.
Then she realized it ain't happening.
Bin Laden.
No, we don't want no whores, man.
That wicked ass jigaboo.
That was my cue.
She even stayed in through the nigga word. Usually they leave after
Yeah, she
that.
just say through all the cuss outs, nigga, all the hard.
That lady left.
Adultery. She stayed through it for the Pan African skull. Yeah, I'm surprised she stayed.
She was definitely psychologically African.
Oh, you still in? Big
It says, why should ye be stricken anymore? You will revert more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faints. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it. But wounds and bruises and putrefying sores, they have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. Your country is desolate, your cities are burned with fire, your land strangers devour it in your presence, and it is desolate as overthrown by strangers.
Yeah, you niggas don't give a damn. You don't seek the Lord, you don't seek what's right. Even the shit you so-called believe in, you don't care. You niggas, we native, we was the original here, and yeah, you still ain't doing shit.
That's it.
You telling us this, well, okay, now what? Nothing, because you don't, it don't matter, it's not true.
Tattoo. They
Right.
Get a tattoo.
I got this feather because I'm really an Indian. Shut up, man.
Stupid ass Million Man March, right?
Oh yeah.
A bunch of niggas go to DC, man. Nothing happened after that shit.
Goddamn. Waste of money.
That shit was a photo op.
Yeah, a photo op.
They made a good movie from it.
Yeah,
Right.
get on the bus.
Right, yeah.
Still
Come on, man. Exactly.
That's the only thing that came of the Million Man March. A good movie.
And the daughter of Zion, and that proves what we say, what the scriptures say. Our people are sick. You're mentally sick. You're deranged. Like generation after generation of the same shit that never worked. Right? You have to, what they say, insanity is doing the same shit over, expecting different results.
Right.
It says, and the daughter of Zion is left as a
Progress, brother.
Obama, brother. What about Obama?
Man, nigga said, oh, Brandon T. Johnson. Fuck all these niggas. It says, the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in a vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers.
And that's the nation as a whole. All right? Go ahead.
As a lodge in the garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city.
Christ, heathens all around about us, and you niggas got the nerve to think, oh, this my block. You gonna kill a nigga talking about this my block. Meanwhile, heathens is all around us.
Right.
You got heathens at your stores, overinflating the price on everything, and you talking about some my block. All right?
Oh, and it's free. Because these heathens, and that goes in the Psalms, what's that, at the 82nd chapter?
33rd.
See, because what they do is they go find a nigga woman,
They
buy her
definitely-
link card,
especially Ishmael.
especially them Ishmaelites, them sand niggers, those Arabs according to the Holy Bible. All right, those sand niggers, those Ishmaelites, what they do is they go find a nigga woman in the ghetto, and they buy a link card, and then they go to fucking Sam's Club, and they tax you for everything, man.
It's worse than that. They
It's
get
way
linked
worse.
when they come over here. America,
And they get that too.
They get linked, and they get a higher amount than even a nigga woman.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they go straight to Sam's Club, buy the shit there, and overinflate the price in our neighborhoods, man.
Yeah.
And tell you niggas, assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
Fucking nigga.
And you'll be lucky.
Shaking up GD with you. Right, like he your fucking friend.
You-
Straight her up.
You'll be lucky if they go to Sam's Club.
13-year-old black women in the back of his little fucking convenience store.
Yeah.
For some hot flame.
Fuck them, and with cheese.
Yeah.
And meat.
Yeah.
And then they go pray on the carpet rug and give you niggas a manufactured nigger like Little Dirt.
Yeah.
Talking about Abba Kara. Nigga, stupid.
Yeah.
Pray to your God now, monkey.
That's
right. All you.
Well, you're in the
All
right place for Islam, Grizzly.
Yeah.
You're in the right place for
They
Islam.
wicked, man.
All you niggas in that Islam gotta die.
That's
man.
right.
And the heathens own a lot of the property in the hood, man. They throw them with Section 8 houses and then fuck up the whole neighborhood. That was no home.
I just seen a video in South Africa, man. The fucking Arab is selling the people bad food, right? Kids are dying.
No.
And they cornered his ass up and forced him to eat his own goddamn food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because they
That's because they're not Israelites, they South Africans. They Hamites. Right? Niggas are still seeking to please their lovers, man.
Right.
Yeah.
These niggas want to be cool with Ishmael. They want to be cool with Esau.
Take up
Yeah,
GD.
They straight.
Monkey ass.
Ishmaelites, man.
Yesterday I was at a store at Walgreens. It was a homeless man outside. Long story short, some dude came in there and put like 20 Febreze bottles in his bag and walked out. The dude outside
where that
stopped
nigga
him.
Where
Oh,
that
you
nigga
know
at?
I got some. But the homeless man outside fighting with him. He said, no, you can't steal. The people that work there like, let him go. Let him go. He like, no, he can't do this. Nigga, man.
Hey, that Jeremiah
50 and 22.
Yeah, circling back around.
This Jeremiah 50 and 22.
Hey, like we said, these weaker nations, hey, the playing field is level. Everybody got nukes. That technology is out of them. Because after World War II, it was what? That race for the arms, man. Race for science. Race to the moon.
Said what? What about it? Huh? Who was false? Okay, don't listen. Keep going.
Right, Romans 3 and 3.
Go ahead.
This Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
Right, who's the hammer on the whole earth? This American army. Going right back to World War II. And you go back to World War I. When you see the nature of this beast, all right? Because we talking about fake and real. This explains history. Daniel's the 11th chapter. Same tactics. The same generals that sit in the American consulate today are the same generals that studied how the Romans moved around, how the Greeks moved around, how fucking Napoleon moved around. All right? History is proved in the Bible. The Bible proves history. Hell, what the hell you got to say about it? Go ahead.
How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
So this strong nation this economy that went from like 20-something all the way to number 1 after World War II, how did this country, how did this system become so weak just like us? How? The same nation that dropped nukes on Japan, the same nation that's been slaughtering the Middle East, so to speak, for opium, all right, and fucking gas. All right, go ahead.
I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken.
Hey, what's the snare? All right, when Esau sets up his MOTB, all right, his advanced version of cryptocurrency, if you will, all right, when he sets that up, the Lord is going to take him down according to Job.
Right? And everything Esau's done has been a snare. It says there's one that rules to his own hurt.
That's right.
Esau getting the power and taking us down was him being put in the trick bag. You know, so everybody says all that touch us shall offend.
That's right.
This was Esau's making great offense. Romans the 9th chapter. When you get that great destruction. A vessel for dishonor.
That's fit for destruction.
Fucking bitch.
God, this wasn't up. These the last couple.
It says, O Babylon, and thou was not aware, thou art found and also caught.
Right, it says thou was not aware. Matter of fact, in Isaiah the 47th chapter, it says thou did not consider thou later in.
I was just thinking that. They didn't think about the second part. You know, to manifest destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Small print.
Lord judgment like a ring.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back on the round and back on the round again.
It said, because thou hast striven against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Because they strive against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. How? All right? Because what you did to these two nations, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. All right? The blood that's on this land has to be accounted for, man. All right? Rendered unto her double. So it's over with for America, man. If the Bible's fake, then we have no hope. Bitch, you out your mind. Go ahead.
That's right. Right. No other doctrine or book gives a escape out of this place. Come on,
that's right.
None of it explains how someone mightier got taken down by the weaker. Then it don't give you a way out.
Yeah, that's a
The
crazy
Bible tells
equation.
both.
Yeah.
That's a hell of an equation. How does somebody so mighty get taken down?
Hey, let's our rock soldiers.
That's right.
Right,
Bible
divine
tells us.
intervention.
Go ahead. You got more than announcement?
Yeah. It said, Yahweh hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Right.
The same weapons in Isaiah the 13th chapter. All right? His weapons of indignation come from a far country.
That's right.
It's a concept. It's a ballistic.
Do you people
That's
ain't
right.
open up your fucking minds to see it? You know, I hope it's fake. I hope you think it's fake. Because when that missile right there, that heat wave, I hope you consider what the hell we telling you right now, man.
That's right.
Too late. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, for this is the work of Yahweh, Yahweh power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. Come against her from the utmost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly, let nothing of her be left.
Ravish her, man.
Yeah.
That's
All right, burning her.
Yes.
10 to
What you
1.
got, Ireland? We don't end it on that.
This is the book of Revelations 18 and 8. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her. Right? Because if you read Revelation the 18th chapter, it goes into the destruction of Babylon the Great, which is America. And it says, verse 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and live deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, because what these different nations basically made paper off America, man, made money. You know, so what these other nations gonna feel in sorrow when this place is finally destroyed, man. And it says,
and these other nations know that when this place get destroyed, they going in captivity, man.
That's right.
All these heathens know the script, man.
it says verse 10, it says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Right, so in 1 hour it's going to take the Lord to destroy this place, man. You know, all these different missiles, these different countries are going to shoot on America. Babylon the Great Man is going to destroy this place in 1 hour, man.
That's right.
That's cool. All right, salute us out, bro.
All right, so with that being said, we hope this was edifying. I want to end off by giving all praise, honor, glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that taught us the truth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that's around the four corners of the globe. Lord willing, we hope this is edifying. Till next time, Kwame Yasharala and the Bible Ball.
A Bible ball.